pushing the clouds along. Out of sight, a power is putting them away. A power that moves things neurotically, like a widow with a rosary. And everything is all wing and tired of praise. The mountains don't need my accolades, and spring looks bad lately anyway, like death warmed over. And the bantam is preening madly, waiting for the light of day. And all I want to do is to make love to you with a careless mind, with a careless, careless mind, with a careless, careless mind. Cares what's mine, with a careless, careless, careless mind. We call it spring, though things are dying, connected to the land like a severed hand. And I see our house on a hill on a clear blue morning, when I am out walking, my eyes are still forming the door I walk through. And I see the true spring is in you. The true spring is in you. My wide worlds collide, mind-wide words collide, and seasons collide. Oh, scoping, and all I want to do, all I want to do is to make love to you in the fertile dirt
She said, smoking a cigarette, the fire on her legs. In the dust-filled room, she wished that the cigarette could last forever.
Hey, oh.
But the fire died down.
How we doing? What is happening? End of season, folks. And new toy, babies. Oh, this little guy. Ooh, he does cool things. This bad boy right here is pretty cool. Cheers and chonks to you. Goddamn spaceship, I know. It's fucking too easy. It's just too easy. I've never got into dabbing or anything because it was kind of like complicated, but this thing makes it about as easy as it can get. So yeah, babies, all sorts of fun stuff in store. Man, I did get reminds me to mark this off. I did another conference of our college hoops rosters, so MAC conference is done now. We got A10, Big East, 2 left, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We got 21 left, but I'm going to do at least one more conference tonight before I go to bed. After we do this thing. Oh, that's using oil? Yeah, but it's concentrates, like it's got I was actually using this stuff in it right here. You can see the wildfire, something from Michigan. But it's like a hard what you call it? A hard batter. Shit rolling around there. But it's so easy, and then it just charges, sits here on a USB-C. Cleanup I'm probably not doing the greatest job with yet. Like, you're supposed to just take a little time to hit that with some rubbing alcohol afterwards, but this thing it's kind of tricky. It feels like it's too like delicate, but I mean it seems to be pretty well made. And it worked. Like, I bought another piece for it though, so I could smoke, or I guess not. But I'm not smoking anything anymore. Vaping. This thing's got some shit in it. So, what was I saying? Yeah, where did I put that piece at? That's my controller falling on the floor. Second atomizer for dry herb. and it comes with like 2 different like sets, two titanium and 2 quartz tubs for it. Got a dab pen recently, been liking it. Yeah, it's like extra terpy, right? Like, and it's just, I'm tired of dealing with the mess of like ashes and shit. And this kind of hurts my lungs a little bit. But the other stuff wasn't doing good things. And so I'm not quitting flower, but yeah, this like super portable, and it comes with the like case. Things are badass, man. Comes all wrapped up and packed up in this thing. I saw a streamer, one of my favorite streamers, hang out. If you never watched him before, he's a little wild. Make sure you got your volume button in hand. But he's the little guy. He's the baby boy. And if you watch his stream much, you'll see, why can't I fucking, come on, dude. Act like you've streamed before. There you go. Nephew Quinn. He's the real baby boy. And I saw him using one, and he swears by it. And I'm like, they need to get him like a promo code or something, and put a promo code on my channel, just because if it's a good product, people are going to want to buy it. Like, I'm not trying to get money off of it. I just want to maybe be able to try some of their stuff. They've got like a beta group that they're, doesn't sound good, betas, but anyway, I got to get better about cleaning this thing. I'm still learning exactly what I'm doing with the whole like dab banger, like wax reclaim, like maintenance. Everything's sticky. It's all sticky. So anyway, it's bowl season. And nothing else to do really with this season. We were able to fast forward it. And if you didn't see how it all got crazy, I can show you real quick. It just got crazy. There's no real other way to explain it. South Alabama, SEC champion, non-Super 3 of course. And Mid-Tennessee State, the pride of the Sun Belt, 79 overall. It's them in the national championship. Navy beat Michigan to knock them off the top spot at the very last time, just kind of like it happened to us last year. And then Navy wasn't up enough. And so them and LSU are going to play in a pretty good bowl game. And then we're playing Michigan. It feels like the winners of those 2 games should then play South Bama and Middle Tennessee State and make it like they had a first round bye of some kind of conference or end of season tournament. But everything's pretty wacky. Baylor luckily lost too, or else Baylor was going to end up being in the top. New Mexico ended up, I mean, like there's a loophole that's starting to form inside the Super 3 realignment, and it's that kind of like real life with the SEC. Like some of those schools beat each other up, so they come out with 1 loss apiece, where there might be an undefeated team somewhere. Like people that are trying to navigate the conference, schedule that we have, you end up taking a lot. Navy, took a loss to Liberty, who's like, look at this. I mean, they beat Army and Navy to end up the season, and so like they're fucking legit at that point. Their rating is not, but it's mayhem. Baylor's in there, non-Super 3, but they'll be a Super 3 next year. They'll see what's going on. Liberty, this is, they're going to be a guarantee that they're in the Super 3 again next year. And we'll see what Michigan's all about. They got stopped to 3 points against Navy last week. And you just kind of look at it and see, I mean, just absolute chaos, and the sneakiest of teams gets in for the championship. So, you know, it's weird. Hey, Panther, what's up? 9-3 after that bad stretch. Isn't terrible. Thank you. Yeah. You saw the worst of the worst. Yeah, I think the first 3 games you saw me, or the first 2 games you saw me play, I'd already lost one before that, and then, yeah, I was dropping turds. Turns out when I simulate with this team, they're much better even than when I use with them. Like, the quarterback goes off for 500 yards. It's like real good. It's like an actual good team. But this one's going to be a good matchup against Michigan. They're 99s across the board. Well, no, their offense is a 97. So, 2 99 teams here. This very well could have been the national championship if both of us had kept things going, and Michigan was in the driver's seat till the very last minute. Gonna be a tough one against Michigan, yeah. Should be good though. Good bowl game, good test for us, and then after that we will do a watch along of the big time bowl game of Middle Tennessee State versus South Alabama. Can't believe I'm saying it. When it happened, I just giggled. I just like started chuckling and giggling. And I still, the whole fucking Super 3 system is basically busted because of this like team that can come from the outside with like a lesser schedule cruising. And then the teams that get demoted too, like Illinois was just recently demoted. Some of those schools, like New Mexico, was just recently demoted, and now they're running they're going to be right back up in the Super 3. So I mean, it's only a matter of time, but it's kind of work out kind of dicey. But maybe the solution is we end up whatever teams get demoted or relegated, we make sure we put them in our non-conference schedule if we can. Any one, like ones that we think might make a run, and maybe that's why I played Ole Miss this year, as we thought maybe they were. But little did we know, hiding in the damn Sun Belt, just like our team, just like App State was. Like Sun Belt has represented very well in this dynasty. Liberty was in the Sun Belt, and you see what they're doing. It's a pretty prestigious little crew. Sonny Winkler and the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders, man. It's the last team that I expected, and they were the like of all the schools, you know, that started to creep up in there. Baylor worried me a little bit because they're, you know, that conference isn't the worst. Someone from the Big 16, Illinois maybe. South Bama kept coming, but I thought they would lose. Like they had to play Louisiana Tech and some teams that I thought weren't too bad. And yeah, here, let me kill this music off. We really boil it down to a Goliath offense, number 1 yards and number 1 passing, third in points offense, going against the defense that's number 3 in points given up, with 2 second-ranked offense or defensive yards given up in passing in total. So it's a nice contrast of styles here. You know, Michigan will try to run it behind that offensive line. They got a stud right guard, left tackle, and then a free safety running around out there who can pick it off or tackle. There's our boys. Not showing any seniors. So these are people that may leave too. I think Nolan might. We had to talk him into staying. He's a redshirt junior. And Joe Cox, I mean, would he leave? He's got all the records here already. He doesn't have a natty. Sadly. There's a TikToker I watch that uses MTS, Middle Tennessee State. Takes him to the natty almost every year. He's terrible at defense. Yeah, I can't say I'm any better at defense. If I don't play defense, it seems like this team, like when we sim with them, it seems like this team's monster. It seems like it's an absolute monster. Nonetheless, a big Fiesta Bowl here. Two pretty good teams that, you know, a couple of different twists and turns easily could have been in the natty. Maybe should have been. Maybe a preview of next year's natty. It's just such a, I mean, it's just an absolute, like, murderer's row trying to get through the conferences, and then you've got a conference championship game where, like, you know, Bama Georgia is a pretty solid conference championship game. Sometimes the Big Ten championship game, like Michigan, like 1 year, I mean, we played Northwestern, I think, like, that was a, you know, but this, like, App State had to go against, or App State didn't get into the conference championship game, but Miami snuck in, a decent enough team. Michigan and Navy, of course, that's where they got their loss. Here we go. We'll start on offense. I didn't mean to hit some. I just meant to hit adjustments. Go. Michigan's QB didn't look like he was too much of a runner. Leave it balanced. Change it as needed. Getting tired of seeing Bama and the natty every lot. Yeah. I was kind of getting tired of seeing Clemson, and then that stopped. I feel like when Saban retires, like, that's what happens on this game pretty early on, usually. In like 2015 or 16 on here. It's the program kind of dips. I'm honestly surprised they didn't win against Georgia, the game that last game we just saw in early January. There's McKinley, can't break away from them. Michigan defense going to be quick laterally, as they know we come here to power and play power O. Went to the Carolina Clemson game last season and they destroyed us 30-0. Yikes. So you're a Tar Heel fan? Does that make sense? Carolina Panthers. That's like asking my brain to put together a lot of different pieces and parts to figure all that out. I'm pretty impressed with myself, if it's true. 3rd and 1. Florida beats Indiana in the bowl game. Stanford wins. It's like having to back up for some reason to read that. I don't know why. South Carolina. Okay, gotcha, yep. Yes, I wish the South Carolina National Championship from last year, wish could have been part of that, as they won. So South Carolina beat us in the conference championship and screwed everything up, kind of like Michigan this year. That was us last year, and then instead of letting us in to rematch them, the computer somehow slides Army up, who wasn't even in their conference championship game. No, that was not Army, but Mississippi State. It happened in the past when Army did that. All right. on, Joe. Broke the season passing stats record about 3 games ago. Excited to watch South Carolina next year. I don't have anything against South Carolina. I enjoy being there. Spent some time in Charleston. And there was just one period, I'm not sure how long you rooted for them or how long your memory goes back. There was a time when there like Ohio State, like 2001 or so, 2002, like kept getting dumped into the Outback Bowl. And it feels like we played South Carolina like 3 times in a row. And one of those years, or maybe 2 of those years, your running back was Mr. Ohio in football at Troy High School. Why can't I remember his name? But he always kind of got his revenge against us in those bowl games. We weren't the proudest Ohio State years for sure. Some Steve Bellisari at quarterback years. Wasn't born yet. Nice, yeah. It's ancient history. Oh my lord, he's coming quick. Joe Cox, nowhere. Didn't want to force it. Should have probably forced it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was like 2001, 2002. And they played him once before that or so too, and it's like Ryan Brewer was his name. Third and long here, very long. Get that thing. Ferris back from that back injury he suffered. Took him out the last 5 or 6 weeks of the season, and he reminding people that when he's healthy is when you got to keep your eyes on. Keep him under tabs when you're playing. You can get loose in a hurry and rumble. The best pass catching tight ends in history. And the fastest ones. We've had any tight ends that have been like 89 or so in speed, but it might be some of the boosts and stuff that we have because our dude's like maxed out on all his coaching trees. Harris again, but he's brought down quickly. We'll take a 7-yard gain though, sets us up. Bring in some run. Oh, he stopped? Nope, just enough. Never had a fast tight end. They always block and catch, not run. And I don't know how we lucked out other than the game, sees playing style and the fact that we get our tight end the ball a lot. And we had a couple of really, really good pass catching tight ends that, they were actually, the one guy's like almost 300 pounds. And one season my receivers were so slow. I'm like, shit, dude, I'll just use him as a possession receiver. I run these like comeback routes I run so much. And he was more than good at it. Harris again with short reception, but we'll take what we can get. So Joe Cox that's not trying to throw 6 interceptions anymore. We like to see it. A man who has maybe been reformed after the 3-game losing streak that pretty much put the season into insignificant status right away. Henley can't get behind his blockers, but just lets this current take him for 5. And this is a situation we like to be in, 3rd and short. Nice down for bringing in some of the bigger artillery here. Do I have a pro team I root for? I cheer for the Cincinnati Reds, and I grew up not too far from there. So I still can't say I'm a Bengals fan. I definitely don't want to seem like I'm a bandwagon, but that is the team that I watch the most, and can't help but root for Joe Burrow. Fourth and 1, motherfucker. What happened? What happened? Braves and Falcons. I like the Braves. I mean, they're just like a team that I admire. They always got a good farm system, and like 2 or 3 years ago, them and the Reds weren't in like 2 different spots, and I was saying we got to do like the Braves are doing, and that was you had playing like Albies and oh, I can't think of any of their names right now. My brain's dead, but like you started playing your young dudes, just like play them now, see if they're any good, and then like they ended up being great. You picked up some good free agents, and then you know the trade deadline this year, you guys just made the like perfect tweaks. Cunha, yeah, and then Freddie Freeman. You know, like there was pieces there, and like it was a rebuild, but it was done like the perfect way. We're gonna get beat in this game. I can feel it. Swansby. Is that or Dan? Is that Dansby? Dansby, Swansby. I'm just so bad right now. I'm like brain trying to Dansby. And then our old boy from the Reds, he went there and just did what he was doing with us, hitting 400 or 40 home runs a season. Like, we got rid of him and like tried to, I mean, it made sense. Our outfield's so crowded, but like the bad contracts we have right now with like Suarez being useless and Mike Moustakas, like we could have just kept Adam Duvall. And I liked him. He's a good player. People say his defense is shit, and I'm like, I feel like he is like able to pull off a decent play every once in a while, and he doesn't at least make terrible. Like he's not any more of a deficit out there than some of the dudes that the Reds have played. We're getting fucked up here, bad. Michigan comes here, punishing us with the run like we like to do, and made the mistake of not getting that first down. We should have let Joe run it like we do. I don't know why we did anything different from what we normally do. Not gonna lie, Duvall sucked this first year with us on the Gold Glove. Shit, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, I think that would be a pretty good argument that his defense is not below average. Man, dude, they're just running right, marching down the field on us. I guess his defense improved. He was just considered like, in the Reds, left field is so short. It's such a small outfield. I'm like, I feel like that people said, like, you know, he didn't bring anything on defense. And I'm like, the entire time I watched him, he seemed to be... People will talk shit about Suarez's defense too, and like the 2 years that he's played third base for us, like the 1 year he had the highest fielding percentage, I think, as a third baseman. When he played at shortstop, he was terrible. He was definitely below average. Liberty loses to Old Dominion. Yikes. Your program is on the way up, and then takes a freaking car wreck like that. I think Botto's a Hall of Famer. Yeah. He had that MVP season. He played on a couple of decent playoff teams. Does he need to have another year like last year, like one more somewhere before he hangs it up? I feel like maybe, yeah, but he always playing with one team, and few All-Star games he had, I feel like some of that stuff kind of helps. Whether they say it does or not, but I mean, All-Star games definitely help. I don't think anybody says it doesn't. I get this offense going here. We're gonna get embarrassed in this bowl game. Duvall's defense was a big reason we got to the World Series this year. Damian Baker playing in his last game as a Warhawk. Cox taking a hit right as he lets go. I feel like Freddie Freeman needs 3 more elite years to be a Hall of Famer. Yeah, Freeman's been good for... I mean, it seems like he's been good for a while. Came up... I mean, it's crazy how fast time seems to go. Like, these guys are like, oh, yeah, he was just like a rookie a couple years ago. He's been in the league for 8 or 9 years, right? He's always put up pretty good numbers, and maybe 1 or 2 years where I don't know if the injuries got him, but 12 seasons, geez, yeah. Running game here's got no traction. Michigan's all over it. So we try to hit our boy Ferris again, or maybe our tight end, our fullback doing his thing. Or that's picked. Are you serious? They're serious. Oh, house call. Mother of God. That's not what we wanted. Not what we wanted. I don't know why we couldn't at least got the tackle there, dude. You gotta let him get the pick 6. Top 10 in Braves history in home runs, RBI. You need to just pause for a second. Think about this butt whooping that's happening here. Think, boys, think. What are we doing? That pass across the middle. Dude watched it coming his way. I'm sure if either threw that sooner or trying to throw it, make him come back to it. Let's go, Baker. Let's go, Baker. Not bad. Thought he could get that corner, but Michigan has some speed on this team. Yo, phenomenal. What's up, bud? Comeback season. Heck yeah. We got to. This team has done it before. It's had some really, really ugly first halves and come back I think one game I was down 24 in the fourth quarter. Oh my god, I can't even pass it. Dude's open, they're sending a jailhouse blitz. Just woke up. Nice, good morning. Hope our team wakes up here. They're getting their butts beat a bit. Getting smashed up pretty good. Why I keep running this play? Are they blitzing me again here? Need to throw that thing sooner. Still plenty of time here. I'm just starting the second quarter, but offense needs to get on the board. Oh, let's go. Come on now. Turn this shit around, please. Take 4. Massive humanity there on the ground. I don't know if somebody's slow getting up. Will be Joseph in the game for 4-yard gain. What I should have done last drive. All reliable here is. Oh, he just chops his feet. Didn't look like he was going anywhere. Saw something that said the new NCAA game only has about 100 schools. Ah, that's kind of a bummer. But it could. I mean, it's, you know, there's a few teams that are requested not to be in it, like Notre Dame and some of those schools. So it could still be, you know what I mean, like the bulk majority of all the teams, but missing some. I just hope the game, like they do a little bit more to let you have creative school slots instead of having to basically immediately replace schools when you do it. Pick. Oh, Ferris peekaboos behind the defender. I let that thing go and it just did not go at all where we wanted it. The All-American finds a way to adapt and adjust for it. Getting a big first down, keep moving here. Got to get some points. Touchdown here, and this thing's all still very much right in the there for the taking. I'm just gonna keep cutting it back in there. McKinley, keep moving it. 3 or 4 at a time is fine with me. I got time. I can sleep in. Maybe they'll add more if more schools decide to be in it. And they, you know, like like I was saying, with possibility of doing, you know, school, what is it? I don't know what it's called anymore. Team builder. But maybe you can add like some of the Ivy League schools. Mother of God, I should have. I don't know what I was looking at. I was looking at the left defensive end for some reason. But, you know, maybe there's some other teams to beef it up. Some of the schools like North Dakota State or something. South Dakota State, some of those better FCS schools. Maybe the historically black colleges too would be cool. He's just got to let it rip. That was dangerous and stupid and not on target again. Yikes. You can add schools. I wonder if they'd have a stadium builder. Be definitely nice. Nice thing to have. Or at least just some customization to some, you know. Like if there's 5 different sizes of stadium based on, you know, Ohio State size monster school like Tennessee, or those to, you know, basically high school size or 5,000 people or whatever. That stupid fucking spins. Oh my. I think we're gonna lose. I think we're gonna lose, dude. Something like that in the old Maddens, yeah. It'd be awesome if, like, you know, it could be somewhat dynamic that if your program grows. I think that was in one of the Maddens where if, like, your team was doing well and you were making money, you could add like another layer of like nosebleed seats. Get a pick here. It's right there for Walker to come up and get it, but these dudes just aren't reacting. I try to push the buttons and they seem like they stand in place. Just getting smoked. Added stadium builder and MLB The Show. Nice. Oh man, I don't know what to do. These dudes are just running it. And then our defense is doing no pass protection, or no pass rush, I should say. Oh, I fucked that up. But it's enough to hurry him, and J.R. Ross finally throws an incomplete pass. Gotta get some kind of stop here. What is going on? Nobody coming, like, everybody's just running, like, the ball is passed, it gets caught, the guy's running, and everybody's just continuing on. One dude that reacts to make the tackle. This defensive line is going to be nasty next year. Let's give him a preview now, please. That's a middle backer, but that's good enough. They're going to go for it. Let's go now. Goddamn. Offense has toyed with my emotions this whole game. We've gotten plenty of first downs. Oh, dude, you probably could have returned that for at least 10. Would have been touchback at least. 2 sacks and a pick. Michigan's defense got that pick 6. This 3. I feel like sometimes he gets a little room to run, and it's still not much. Michigan clamping down on that. And that's it. Hard for. Seems like when Michigan hits our dudes, we stop. There ain't a whole lot of extra yards after contact. Just stick to it, man. Don't give up on it. We know McKinley, you end up breaking a 20, 30-yarder at one point. But we got to try to figure out a way to not let him get too gassed. Balance out the offense a little. Damn, lead blocker in Joseph's way. Man coverage here. What do you say, Bradford? We'll say that's a big game, but I thought we might be able to get it up and over the defense a little more. Puts that thing on a rope. Got a favorite NFL player? Yeah, that's a good question. It'd probably be Joe Burrow, I guess. I don't know anybody else that, like, you know, makes me... oh, it's a Bengals game? Let me watch it. I want to see Joe Burrow. It's like... I like Russell Wilson, but I'm not a huge fan. Like, I'm not really connected to that, you know, franchise in any way, so... throw it! Damn. Come on. Ah! Deebo Samuel, he's pretty awesome, yeah. Even though you're a Falcons fan. Yeah, I like, you know, the way that they were starting to use him as a running back and stuff. He's a big boy, man. It seems like A.J. Brown, if he was able to stay healthier, Titans could do that too. Just give him the ball, you know. But, yeah, I'm trying to think of anybody else that I really get too excited about in the NFL. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head. Second and 20 and run it. Why not? I don't know why. Debo was my favorite South Carolina player, so I guess that carried. Yeah, makes sense. There's one verticals that works better. It's the empty backfield, I think. Go after it, McMahon. Oh my God, I love this kid. Big boy receiver. He's going to be back next year for his senior year in theory. He's a redshirt junior. This JUCO guy came in, and he just makes these impossible clutch catches at the times we need them most. Oh my God, Joe Cox. Like a car wreck, my God.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Let's go here. We'll get Gallagher trying to streak it. And I'm going to pull it. Depending on how the defense reads it, I'm going to try to throw it more towards the middle with him. They're cheating his way. And that's picked. Shit. The dude got camouflaged on, like, in that end zone. I thought he was further over, but that's an easy read for the defense. And we are screwing ourselves bad. God damn. Took all the time off the clock, too. Like, the shortening the game is going to end up coming back to bite us, it seems. That's a terrible time for that. God. Glad I'm not the only one that's a turnover machine. Yeah, that makes you feel better. We have thrown a lot and too many. Left-handed quarterbacks are not, I don't know, natural. It's something about it is like when I roll out right, obviously it is disastrous because the guys end up having to throw across their body. It just doesn't make sense though. Like you can run and run to your right and throw like with some coordination. Like my guy ends up putting the ball up, spinning around like he's fucking doing some kind of like stepdad dance at a fucking wedding. And we're in trouble, down 2 touchdowns going into the second half with them getting the ball first.
Davis deep to return.
Damn. Something's calling up my nose. Itching. Second, I'm trying to blow my nose. You know what's happening? My nose just all of a sudden started itching like crazy. Oh, mercy. Let's take a timeout. It's halftime. Let's chill for a second here. I'm rushing it. We're doing all sorts of wrong things in the red zone here. Making bad decisions to go for it. It's just all wrong. It's kind of like this season in a nutshell. 2 picks, 3 sacks. Not good. McKinley's been bottled up. We need to run with Joseph a little more. Both of their last game. Ferris has been getting the job done, and McMahon had that great catch. Bradford, I mean, not a problem when the ball gets to our receivers. They're doing their job. Defense hasn't been on the field much, especially since one of the Michigan scores was a straight house call. No offense needed. NFL players said that catching passes from lefties are harder also, different spin. It's interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, in baseball, you'll never see a left-handed shortstop in pro baseball or a left-handed catcher. And it's like, well, why? Why can't it work? And it's just kind of like most coaches just don't want to. And then the thing with left-handed catchers is that usually most batters are right-handed, just an average. I don't know if that's still true nowadays, but used to be. And so having a left-handed catcher trying to throw to second or try to throw to third, you always have an obstruction, right? But I played varsity baseball with a kid who he was a shortstop, played left-handed, and it was just amazing how like his footwork, like he had to do it so much, like he had to do so much more to get it to work. I think with shortstop it takes more time for a lefty. It's just hard to, like, you know what I mean, to wind up like the way a right-hander at third base can just cork it back and launch it. Shortstop can't do it quite like that. It's a little bit tricky. Going against their body. Just interesting, right? Try to find a left-hander catcher's mitt. I don't know if they make them. They obviously used to. I used to play baseball with a kid. That was... But yeah, I mean, that was like in farm league and little league. He didn't do it after. Of course he didn't, because I was playing there. He wouldn't have had a chance to be on the field. But 1 second, we will return to our football beatdown here that Michigan's given us. It's just not really a beatdown as much as it's a self-inflicted gun wound here. Just every time we keep, getting a chance to make it close again. When we threw that pick six, like, instantly went from a 1 touchdown to a 2 touchdown, but then now, like, our defense has kept it level. So got some music playing here. Let's do a little pep rally, pump up here. That's not really that's not pumpy up music. Kinda. Yeah, the thing with catching, like I said, is just that on average, most players are right-handed batters. And so having a left-hander, it will be very hard, or you'll get stolen. Like, a good team will steal third base on you. And throwing to second base is a little bit trickier. A little bit. But it's mainly just because of the throwing down to third base and the obstruction. Kind of like pump up music. Yeah, we're not getting any pump up music, it looks like. Where is it? My playlist is hidden. I don't know where it's at. I give up. Let's just get ready to play this game, I guess. on the spot. Cannot think of a single damn like band or song to go find a playlist on. All right, Berg, no return. Here we go, second half. Let's see if the offense shows up. Lost in transportation somewhere. Never found the pump up music. All right, Colt Davis gonna just run right out. Would feel so uncomfortable with a right-handed batter with the lefty. It's just a whole, yeah, like a whole different thing. Like it's a whole different thing. Catcher interference and like, you know, throwing the like that whole thing just becomes so much more at play. Why? Are you kidding? He just shrugs him off. Wow. That's going to probably make it real hard for us to come back based on how our offense has been playing. Look at 29. Why go downfield for no reason? And then you come back and then miss a tackle. Dumb shit times 2. Dumb shit squared. Just... come on, kids. Help me. Please, help. Help me.
Man left, man left. 3 down. Hey, watch that.
Oh, and Reed gets punked again. Same dude. Same missed tackle outcome. Tom Brady came back against the Falcons when we were up 28-3. You can come back. I believe, yeah, I believe it. Appreciate you having faith. We're going to have to hold into a field goal here or forget it. That's not how you hold into a field goal. All right, can we get a little more people up front? Third and inches, come on. Stop him one more, huh? Who's going to stop? Who's going to be the one? Who's going to be the one? Some Greg Williams fucking bounty shit here. Who's going to be the dude to do it? We'll pay you. Who's going to be the guy? Oh my God, just walk on in. Come on in, buddy. Walk right into the end zone, take your touchdown, sir. No hassle. No questions asked. That was quick, at least. Alright, so now the pressure ratchets up a little more. Oh, one of these I feel like we're going to break. One of those has got to go back. This defense is tough, and the pass rushes had us rushing it under duress back there. I'm going to start just playing 2-minute drill offense, basically. Oh, are you kidding me? Is this the same fucking dude that pick sixed it? Fuck all that. How is that happening? These passes are just so off the mark. Holy fuck, dude. Boo. Joe Cox's ass. Crowd has spoken. The fans, we want to take him out. We'll take him out. Not like the backup can do any worse. Our backup's actually pretty good, but he's left-handed too. It really sucks. It really fucking sucks. It really sucks. He's decent speed. Like, we've had good luck with Harrison. Big John Connor, though, is the dude that I could sling it with him. A red shirt anymore. That's the lowest QB we got. Sometimes when my quarterbacks just have too big of an arm, like his arm strength's like a 95 or something, and when I start throwing, like, I just always smash the button. And it seems to, you know, put everything too low. Everything's interceptable because it's right there, hand level for our dudes. Defense just take it. But at least he can roll to his right. And that means a lot. So we're basically in 2-minute drill at this point. This is still doable. If we can cut this thing to 14 by the end of the quarter, definitely doable. Yeah, that's just can't keep happening though. 2 sacks for Pat Muse. This offensive line not made for pass blocking, that is for sure. Now a very long second down. Oh, he drops it, of course. If it's not one thing, it's another. I mean, I don't know how I could stop that. I gotta turn into the guy and hit triangle or hit whatever, Y. Harris or Bradford. Maybe Baker. Harris, Bradford, Baker. Oh, can you get a little touch on the ball? Please, somebody. Fuck. Just sending it. It's just no touch. I can't get anybody to do, you know, something that has a chance of getting over the defense's head. I love how all of our dudes ran into blockers. Ran right to them like they were, you know, like they were trying to find square dancing partners or something. Went right to them. We're probably fucked.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Hey, watch Sam. Watch Sam. Check right. Come on. Switch.
And the game is like flipping on me now. It's like giving me, it's trying to give me defensive stop. Fuck, are you... Where is my defense? There's like 3 dudes generally around it. This bullshit. I don't know what I gotta do about that. That kind of shit I can't control. The one guy I came up with a hit stick and he shrugs that off. Other dude, I use tackle assist and he just peels off. Michigan out. Just manning us, I guess. I don't know. Fucking game has got no remorse right now. DC needs to be fired. They hired the dude off the street. He has 0 fucking skills.
Nelson with the reception. Gain of 6 on the play. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Safety blows him up.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
Derrick Henry'd me. Yeah, that guy, that cornerback's been getting it all game. Just getting punked out. Can't make tackles. That's a full-out run commit, and he still almost escaped it. Surprised they're not going to go for it. Well, technically it's still a 4-possession game if I start pulling off some 2-pointers. 420, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Oh, Bradford's on his feet still. Yeah. Well, here we go. Comeback of the century. Yo, Rondell Good. Thank you for that follow. Welcome in here. You're currently watching us get our asses kicked. Brother on NCAA Football 14. I'm in double overtime. 1 Miami versus 2 Florida. Nice. Hell yeah. Get it done, man. Get it done. We are struggling here, and this season's already kind of been a waste, but we wanted to go out with a bowl win. It's a pretty good game here, statement game, and the statement is that we suck. We will be watching along the Natty, where Middle Tennessee State and South Alabama snuck in and completely bypassed our Super 3 promotion relegation conferences. Broke our system. That's picked. That was a way bad idea. Way bad idea. I'll take credit for the picks when it's my fault. That one luckily wasn't, but the Joe Cox picks, a lot of them were throwing the ball and it not being on target. Get this first down here. Ooh. 4 yards and a headache. Gallagher gets loose for 14. Come on. Just gotta go hurry up all the way out here. Turn this thing into a boat race. Their boat is already in the water and almost home.
That's good for a gain of 12 yards. That makes it first and 10. Four down. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Black 5.
Ferris takes the hit, gets blasted, but holds on. Take a shot for the end zone. Maybe.
Man left. Four down. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
See if Bradford's got something going on here. Let's see. Nope, it's Ferris again. Come on, let's get a goddamn touchdown. It's just that simple. Touchdown. How's that not in? Just wasting time. Precious time. All right, got to go for 2, right? Do we got to go for 2? Got to protect. Got to protect. Let's see if Baker comes across here on that slant. Oh, it bounces off his fucking face. God damn it. Need a fumble. Come on, something. They're gonna run the ball like this on us too. It's just this game's gonna be over before we know it. Come on, cough one of those up for me, please. Oh, that could have been a pick 6. Instead, the guy's gonna bounce off everybody. Defense was able, despite all his broken tackles, still get a TFL. Come on, please. Come on. Please get a turnover. Should draw. And they still get 7? Ouch, yes. You called it. It's bad, dude. I don't know what's happened here, but clearly getting outworked. I made some stupid interceptions. Pick 6 and one that was pretty much a instant turnover to touchdown. Alright, come on, get the ball back. If I had gotten that 2-point conversion, I'd be sitting here feeling alright. Just 3 possessions. But we're going to need an instant score. It's got to be either a kick return, punt return, or fumble, interception. Just going to have to get instant score. He doesn't want to do that, I guess. What did you miss? We got a defensive stop, but time ticking. We missed a 2-point conversion, which is kind of going to screw us. Damn, he missed me too.
That's a gain of 21 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
Larry. Check 59.
Oh, that probably was not a good idea.
Bradford was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
I didn't even realize this backup guy is the left-hander. The other left-hander. I just rolling with it. It seems I'm okay with this dude. I just seem to do better with guys who have less arm strength, where I don't just throw laser beams that are too easy for the defense.
Red, 2, green, check, check. Dancer, dancer. Hey, kill, kill, kill. Black ball.
That's good for a gain of 24 yards. First down.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Here I come. Black 5, black.
Evans missed the tackle. Gain of 27 on the play. That makes it 1st and goal.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Red, 2, green.
Damn it, I was really trying to get that touchdown before the quarter. Would have been nice to go in. Guess 3 possessions, 4th quarter. A score pretty much instantly. Give me a play with our tight end doing something.
Roger, Roger. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Check, check. Dancer, dancer.
And McMillan! Desperation a little bit. Just sling it in there, and Connor bringing us down the field. I gotta go for 2. Being down 19 or 18 doesn't make any difference. We get back on 14. At least it's 2 touchdowns and a field goal again. Love that yesterday we went from soccer to Vladimir Putin. Yeah, and then inevitably Pussy Riot. Always fun.
Check, check. Dancer, dancer. Check 99. Check 99.
And it's caught!
Bird sets a return. The kickoff is down for a touchback.
Oh, it's within reach. A whole 4th quarter to go. If we had just had 1 damn touchdown the first half, just 1, we'd be sitting here. I'd feel real good. I'd feel real good. But right now, I'm going to need to smash some foursies into the chat. Smash those foursies. It's time to show the foreskins. Foreskins out for this one, boys. Here we go. Ladies, if you got them. there a QB controversy? Is John Connor, the fucking Terminator, John Connor, going to be our quarterback next year? I'm going to redshirt Joe Cox, see what he'll transfer somewhere. I think he's out of here, honestly. McKinley just not able to get the running game going. That's pretty much got us off our game early. And let's see what we can do here. Defense. Let's go, babies. Please do not call a goal line. I mean, it's going to be a run. It's actually a wide receiver screen for 4 yards to Paul Lee. Paul Lee dangerously. J.R. Ross. There's all sorts of wrestling references in this Michigan defense or team's names. Indifferent about wrestling. I'm indifferent about current wrestling products. I'm with you on that. What would you book when PWP comes out? I mean, I'm still hoping to book AWA 1985. Get that damn PlayStation up here. Our house is just still like, we're trying to get things painted and we keep putting it off, and so our rooms are still all upside down. And they're gonna come out and pass it and maybe get it. No. Yeah, boys, you don't want to try to go for that. You don't want to go for it on 4th and 1. You're not crazy like that. Need the Steiner brothers because we're in Michigan. Gonna push Kurt Hennig. I can't even remember what we were doing. It's been so long. I have to see the storylines. Weren't we? We were trying to make like Hennig the like anointed one, or we were having one of the guys that get pushed over the top, and everybody hated him. And Bockwinkel was kind of feuding him, but Bockwinkel was gonna kind of take him under his wing. I can't remember exactly what we were planning on. That's picked. Oh my. Oh, man. All right, let's try to focus here. I'm going to go into the zone here a bit. Connor was gunslinging it for us. We got to keep this up. That is not going to get it. 3rd and 6. Bradford again. God, that's picked. I can't get him to throw a deep ball and get like a step on the guys. He's got, but the ball just hangs up there too long. Everybody on defense got time to camp out under it. Come over and Everybody's dangerously close to picking it. And that's dude, just get that out over the middle. Let him run. Throw him open a little. That one stings. Third and 10, so we gotta get something at least. Positive yardage. Try to shorten this. Same play, I go deep to Baker. Bradford coming out there on that way. Baker on that hook.
Baker with the reception. That's good for a gain of 16 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Keep the sticks moving, but we gotta score faster than that. Taking too much time.
Man left, man left. Four down, four down. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Kill. Got it, 3-9. Easy. Blue, 20. Shoot.
Fuck me.
Number 59 with the interception.
All game long, just underthrowing passes. Putting them way too, one-dimensional. The guy's able to pick it again. Oh, they drop a pass for me. Stop the clock. We've had so many chances. This game was given to us, and we shit all over it and handed it back. So do you want?
Three down. Hey, watch 11.
That's pretty much it.
Reed brings him down at the 44-yard line. 1st down.
Two times. Three down. Hey, watch that.
Why are they still passing? I don't know, but we can't stop it. Gotta keep these dudes in zone.
Davis with the carry. Gain of 1 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
They get a field goal, it doesn't change anything for us. Still repossession. Are you serious? Another 1st down, dude. I can't do anything.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Our defense, I don't know. I try to get a pass rush. I can't do that. I was playing middle backer, kind of doing okay, but not really. And then our fucking coverage is so shit. Rockab Ishmael. Was he from Michigan or was he from a Notre Dame? One of the two.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
I know this is a run. You know this is a run. Still gets fucking almost the first. I got everybody on the run commit. I'm just elbows and assholes flying.
Coming to you, coming to you. Hey, watch that. Check,
And they pick up the engage 8. Nobody gets any block it, or no one comes off of their block at all. Just not enough time now. It's over. We'll keep trying. We'll try. If we get some kind of fumble, you know, if we can get a touchdown in very quick time, you know, if we hold them to a field goal, there's all sorts of things that can make it still a real possible comeback. But man, I can't lie to myself much longer. It's been so bad. Just pick after pick. Some my fault. Gotta live with those. The ones that like are just not on the mark with the QB. Those are the ones that piss me off. And defense, okay. Forgot who's your NFL team. I don't really have a strong team, but I'm a Cincinnati fan and a Reds fan pretty like much my whole life. Bengals is one of those teams is like, man, I have a lot of heartbreaks cheering for the Reds, so I never really got too invested in it, but they're the closest team. And Joe Burrow having some Ohio ties and watching him play. Just take one of those back. But yeah, I don't want to be a bandwagon jumper because the Bengals are good now. I just kind of always like ended up watching them because they're the team that's on TV around here most of the time. But I do like Joe Burrow. Fuck, are you kidding me? Now they're making impossible catches. They, I guess, dropped enough picks that I fucking had that one coming somewhere. Third for him. Wow. Just fucking turn it off, dude. I was even doing the math. I'm like, you know what? There's no difference from being down 17 to being down 24. It's still, if I get my touchdowns at 2 points, a 3-possession game. Like, all the reason to still fucking have a glimmer of hope, and I just fucked it completely now. Just like all the other interceptions kind of robbed a little bit of hope. That one robs the house and fucking shoots it up and burns it down. We're gonna do the Natty watch along. We'll see Middle Tennessee State versus South Bama in a game where I don't have to play and fuck it up. Yep, on the next season. Next season's the one, dude. Next season's gotta be the one. I'm getting these college basketball rosters updated and stuff, and so we have to finish it up so we can do that. Got 21 conferences still to edit. And that could have been a pick, and Reed's just been getting burned and getting bitched on tackles all day. He's done nothing good. Man, what a rough end of the season, but the season had been kind of already dead to us in our minds, and then the end of the season, things started getting crazy, and we thought maybe somehow it all goes to hell, but there was too many undefeated teams this year to everything blow up and then get us into the BCS Championship. So this is just a reopened wound here now. The scab's off because we were having a nice ending to the season. Things had turned around quite well. Wow, okay. Thank you for the drop pass.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
I really appreciate them completely blowing it on that one. Are they going to keep throwing the ball, though? Like, am I going to be able to pick it off and make them look fucking stupid?
Davis on the carry. No gain. That brings up 3rd and 10.
No, you can't do that. Team's not good enough to make an actual big play here and do something.
Man left, man left. Four down, four down. Hey, check. Check, blue down.
Milk the clock here, of course.
Motion. Easy. Kill. Cheetah.
Fuck no. Come on. I'm gonna kick a field goal. Missed this field goal. It would require an onside kick somewhere, but if we can get this score real fast, they make this field goal. There's just mathematically no chance. There's probably no chance anyway, but I can see a way that it could happen if I had one onside kick. Oh, motherfucker. Look at that. Dude boots it in from what, 58? What was it, 57 or something? From the 38. That little stop and go got nothing. You've seen them all. Let's see the last one then.
Harrison comes in at
Easy.
quarterback.
Easy go. 36. Running. Easy. Omaha.
Man, it's a long throw. Across the field, it seemed like a long throw. I don't know. Crazy.
Check, ready. Check.
Come on, Bradford. I hope Cox goes pro. I don't want to bench him, but it's Harrison's time, dude. It's Harrison's time.
First down. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check 59. Mike. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Ready. Green 95. Green 95. Check, check. Big down. Check, check. Big down. That's a gain of 12 on the play. First down. Check, check. Snake eyes. Snake eyes. Check, check. Snake eyes. Check, snake eyes. Check three. Check, check. Eagle.
Oh, damn. Just playing for some pride here at this point. Not a lot of that left. But we will have that natty watch along. We'll see who wins year 16. Will it be Middle Tennessee State? Will it be South Bama? So get your snackies and get some supplements. Get some something. This is Damian Baker's last game. It'd be fitting if he got it. Hasn't had a touchdown yet today. Wow. Blitz coming right down the pipe. Boo. Same damn play we've been running. I just audible it all at the line. Oh, Snyder comes from behind his body. And we'll get to see this guy again next year. Big boy. 6'5" wide receiver. Makes the adjustment. Catches it. And gets a touchdown. No chance. No chance of getting that. I have no excuses for what's happened. It's just been pretty much my interceptions and then interception or two that my computer didn't want to throw the ball where I hoped. Add them all up, I think we had 6. Fumble would have been nice. That's Walker's probably last tackle as he ends his career. Missed opportunities and then just gave too many freebies and gifts to Michigan. And Coach Dickey doesn't lose bowl games too often, but this season just seems like fitting end. Everything
That's the end of the game. The final score
not
is
quite
Michigan
up to expectations.
41, and the Warhawks 22.
That son of a bitch had 3 picks. Middle Tennessee State, South Bama. Does that get you horned up just hearing it? All right, well, that closes the book on a disappointing season all pretty much all around. Some sample size of each player. Chris Harrison's ability to run makes him, I feel like, no drop off at all from Joe Cox. Connor is left-handed. It's all tricky. This is our dude. I'm hoping Cox graduates. I don't know what I'll do. I'll redshirt him and maybe he'll transfer. Or maybe we'll have him a senior year where he's a fucking 103 overall because he's already a 99. McKinley's last game goes out in a fizzle. Bradford showing what could be next year as he takes over the main go-to guy spot. Baker finishing strong last game of his career. Andre McMahon saying, you know, there's still things to look up for her, wake up for, things to look forward to next season with this wide receiver core. Gallagher will be another year older. Snyder, this big boy, will be getting more opportunities. And Henry Hall ending his career. All these guys on offensive line, those two at least will be back. The tackles are leaving. They'll be their last game. Richards and whatever the other dude's name is, I can't think of anymore. Can't think of it now. No sacks. No picks. No deflections. No forced fumbles. No punts. You think Cox is out of here? Think he's leaving? We will find out very, very soon. We're going to do this natty. And we will do a dabby. Do a natty dabby. Jerron, have you seen this yet? I don't know if you saw this yet. Fucking rocket ship for my brain, dude. But yeah, we'll do some of that for this national championship game. And write this chapter of Coach Dickey's career off. Get this one out of the mind. It's time for the natty. Who's going to be main halfback? Let me show you, bud. Let me show you. So both of our dudes this year are leaving. McKinley, Joseph. So we got big boy Zach Mitchell. And this guy eventually, he's been redshirted, so we're going to see him a little bit next year. And then we've got one guy who's an athlete recruit coming in. I think he might be the next dude. He might, like, we might redshirt him next year. I'll give this guy a try. He's got crazy strength, break tackle, trucking's higher than any of these other dudes. McKinley just never, like, his elusiveness and stuff, like, I just never saw it. The ball carrier vision, he has some serious problems at time running into dudes' assholes. Very big problem for him. But his spin and juke was supposed to be elite. Mitchell's not bad. And the stiff arm, I want to see me some 93 stiff arm. Next year when he plays, probably go up a bit, you know. But then we're also going to continue to, like, this fullback is fast. Like, I'm going to start using him in more, like, single back sets. Because he's pretty nasty, dude. Trucking's not super high, but acceleration's good. I like Ben. Wide receiver situation's going to be fine. Bradford's going to step up. He basically kind of like the heir apparent to Baker. Snyder's going to come in on that other side. And as more of a possession receiver, big boy that we, you know, nice target on the outside, and also probably hopefully a decent blocker with a little bit higher strength than the other guys. And then McMahon, he'll be our slot guy. We'll have Delman Young here, Lewis Young. And yeah, Derek Ward's not super, but he's got decent catching. Like, we've got a bunch of these guys coming who have crazy acceleration and route running. A couple of recruits that are real good. And then there's this guy, Mark Barnes, who's slow as hell, but he's got good break tackle, trucking for a wide receiver. They end up making a move to halfback. Carrying's a 90, I like that. But spectacular catch is crazy high. And then this dude was just a homer who wanted to come. We didn't really give too many points to him, but we like to have 6'7", 230-pound wide receivers around. We usually invite them. And so will Saad come back for one more year? I hope. If not, Gallagher's been pretty solid, and we're just, you know, trying to make sure we never get caught again. So we've got two tight end recruits coming through. So worst case scenario, Richards is on his way, but Hines will probably be the starter next year. No big deal. 334-pounder out there. Jasper Bowen's going to be the starter at left guard. Hicks is going to start at center again. This guy's going to be pretty good. I might be forcing us to get him on the field somewhere. Rich Walski, who used to be our center, probably just keep there at guard. Although we do have Bobby Givens here. There's JUCO guys we brought in, and Mike Brown's a decent run blocker, so offensive line is going to be nothing but steps up, except Quentin Vaughn, who this guy never really played up to his potential. Not a run blocker, and he showed it. And then there's Paul Weber, who's not terrible. We also got a tackle signed. We might finagle some stuff there where Brown ends up playing tackle. Matt Jones, will he come back? He's led the nation in sacks last year. This season with a little bit of a decline. B. Moore's gone. Angles here. Got a couple of defensive end prospects as well. Patton ready to start once these fellas move on. D-tackle, the situation is pretty good with McKnight, true sophomore. Bailey's going to be back one more year. Our boy Mark Ray played this year sparingly, but also got Charles Mitchell redshirting, and a guy already signed for D-tackle coming next year. Robbie Jackson will be here. Morton will be here. Walker moving on. Franklin moving on. Chris Curtis, though, the future there. Morton might be able to play next year while we need a guy. Kennery, this guy is just a problem. Like, he doesn't fit. He's too small. He's too slow to play linebacker or corner. But Morris is moving on. And these dudes were never really intended to start. Terry Washington or Chris Green were depth dudes. Kenneth Reed has taken a drop off this year compared to last, but the cornerback situation is in good hands for now. Gorman will be back too, like every one of these dudes. And then a lot of these guys are redshirting, so I hope they don't transfer on us, I guess. We've got two corners who are future starters coming in too. Walker's going on. There's where Jamal Edwards. I like this guy, but he's not much of a tackler. Brian Johnson is fast as hell. He's the future. But getting our boy Drawn on here. He's got the awareness. He's the one with the good play recognition. He may end up moving to backer. Sean Nolan's probably moving on, so could be that one of these guys moves to strong safety. These two. But McCulloch's not too bad. We could possibly move Ouellette over to strong safety too next year. But both these guys are decent. And Nolan could come back if he wants to. I'll promise him first round draft pick. I guarantee it. We only promised him second round this year. Kicker's coming back. We've got a red-shirted punter. A little drop off there. And then we got a kicker that's coming as a recruit. I'm thinking about making our current kicker a punter and then taking this new kicker on. We'll see what happens to Joe Cox. If he's on his way out, we wish him well. He put up some huge numbers here. Over 10,000 total for his career. Interception's been an issue pretty much every step of the way. Getting sacked quite a bit this year, the most. But it's natty time, all right. No more of this. No more crying. Really sad that we lost. And for the big boys now, enough with these little, amateur minor league schools. Let's see these big boys. Let's see these blue bloods. Look at these big boys. The biggest of boys. The biggest of boy Blue Raiders versus South Alabama Jaguars. What else can we do but play this and watch it? I should say not play it. Let's make a prediction, right? You guys want to predict? Make some channel point bets if you wish. Second. Okay. Who will win? I'm going to give Middle Tennessee some points because On paper there, you see they're four less overall. And so South Bama also has the second best offense, like compared to us, I think, like passing wise. So South Bama, I'm gonna say 10. 10.5. No, that's too much. Let's say 10. Mid Tennessee State. What's happening? Good. I've hit a caps lock somewhere. Mid Tennessee State plus 10. Right, give you 10 minutes to do that thingy. You want to dress them up? Let's get them in their unis here. Not bad. What kind of color of helmets you have? Just white. I like the red because, you know, you're playing a team that has no red in their colors, so like build up the red. Only have white socks. Not bad, not bad. One color helmet. We got some black pants. Want to go icy whites? Go with blacks. Can they wear a black jersey with it? All right, they'll wear black for the sake of... No, they can't wear the blacks. Fuck it. Need some silver. You don't have silver? It just is a mess. It's a mismatch. It doesn't look right. Frosties with black socks and shoes. That's stupid. There it is. That's what they'll do, and that's how they'll look. And let's get ready for the natty. Can you feel the excitement building here? This is stupidest matchup yet that the game has thrown at us. Incredibly stupid. We love it. We love it. I love it. Get out those refreshments. Get out those drinks. South Bama's offense does end up the season the #1 scoring. The Middle Tennessee State's offense isn't too bad, and they can get passing yards in a bunch. Defense for Middle Tennessee State much more pronounced. South Bama winning in boat races most of the time. Middle Tennessee State can grind out and stop the run. Will they be able to do it today against a pretty good running attack? But that offense, headed by Heisman finalist Chris Carter. See some other key players for South Bama. The strong safety Mills. The backup quarterback, big 0 for 3 on the season. 4 carries, 20 yards, 420. Are you kidding? And Middle Tennessee State, all heart, baby. They got a top player here. It's of course not showing seniors, but free safety Davis, 81. A running back who's stacked up 700 plus yards. And another safety, Hamby, who's got 3 sacks from the safety position. Any injuries to right guard for South Bama? Broken wrist ended his season earlier. Well, let's see what happens here, folks. This is year 16, Natty. The unthinkable happened, and 2 non-Super 3 schools jumped in. They went undefeated. You look at that classic end zone logo for the Middle Tennessee. That's real fucking top notch there. That took them a lot of time to think out that design for this special occasion. Middle Tennessee State's first ever appearance in a Natty. South Bama also first ever appearance in a Natty. Bama, a really recent program, moving to FCS or FBS. I don't know if they were a program in the smaller or smaller divisions before, if they just had no program until the 90s or so. Is that true? Somebody fact check me. But this one comes down to the Orange Bowl to decide the 16th year national championship of this dynasty. And with that in perspective, next year is the anniversary of the Super 3. The 10-year anniversary. And pending how the new teams come in, there was some plans to shake it up a bit. There may be plans to shake it up. There may be plans to realign divisions to create some new rivalries, but to also maybe let the Atlantic Coast Conference come back as a Super 3, because there's the ability to put all the coast teams in a super conference, and then either Mid-America stays or Conference USA stays. One of those two might get a rebrand. But nonetheless, there have been talks of a possible realignment that would end up having ULM, our beloved ULM, and LSU, and some of those schools like in the same conference as potentially Ohio State and Indiana, Notre Dame. And letting some of the Florida teams go into the ACC. Chris Carter, the quarterback for the Jaguars, has had a record-setting season. Big reason they're in this spot right now. No idea who's going to be the favorite in this game. I mean, on paper, South Bama, they've got the quarterback, they've got the big offense, but Middle Tennessee State's ability to play some defense in addition to the pass and the offense makes me feel like maybe they're the sleeper here. Middle Tennessee State trying to take the top off and go for a big one. And where's that one going? I'm not quite sure. Terry Stevens not having the sharpest of passes here early. Another big bomb, and that one's going to get picked. A bit of an arm punt, if you will, and the effects aren't too bad in the sense South Alabama is going to be really pinned in to start. And we'll see Chris Carter on the offensive side for the first time. Maybe not the household name, but he was a Heisman finalist. I feel like most people have seen the tickers go by on the Sports Center and seeing his name behind some pretty fatty numbers. Let's see what he can do here. And the big run. The running back's able to get out of there a little bit, but Wayne Higgins is only going to get 4. After that run, 47 and 51 combining to put him to a stop.
Check, tight right. Full out there, check the outs out there.
Down.
3rd and 3, and South Bama is going to convert. Wayne Higgins running hard. Spinning and churning and burning and staying alive there. Chris Carter is going to try to escape, but there's nowhere to go. Jermaine Smith. That Middle Tennessee defense showing that they are here. They are in attendance. They would like to speak with you.
All day. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 794. And then shoot.
That makes it 1st and 10. Good for a gain of 6 yards.
Chris Carter can do it on the ground. Didn't expect to see him trying to be so mobile, but I think the Middle Tennessee defense aggressive attack has kind of forcing him to, showing that he can beat him that way again. And that time gonna get tossed across the line to gain. South Alabama putting something together here, almost to midfield. South Bama escapes to get to the backfield, but they're not able to stop them. Uh-oh, though. Is that serious? Just as Bama starts to get some traction. Carter playing like Josh Allen. He's looking stud. Like, he's not afraid to get up and go. And then there's the backup coming in. 35 is definitely a little bit, maybe a step slower. Nathan Baker gets 3. He had to work hard there and fight his way to get him. And it's just going to be a elbow bursitis, I believe I saw from Higgins. Be back. And that one goes nowhere. The QB keeper, Carter, gets erased for a loss. 7 and rushes 24 yards. Chris Carter's already taken pretty heavy workload, and see if it takes a toll, as the halfback's already had enough and needed to take some time, get his elbow drained or whatever they do.
41
Evan Butler, 11 yards to set him up as Middle Tennessee State comes back out trying the offense thing again. Trips right, they throw a pick. Dangerous there. Looked like South Bama had a read on it, but able to get 5 out of it. The lights temporarily dim. I hope that's not a problem later. Terry Stevens showing he's got some wheels. Now Middle Tennessee State's in business. Approaching midfield. They were the ones that weren't afraid to take some deep tries earlier. There's another check down. Todd Gilliam. This Middle Tennessee State offense looks like they've got a few different weapons here to work with. Straight ahead for the running back, Mark Moss. And you can just see this Middle Tennessee State, man. It's like, you know, one of those dogs you see that's just kind of lean and mean, right? They ain't all fat and living that cushy life. These boys are a little mange on them. And it makes them a little more dangerous, you know? All right, I formation with 2 left. They hit the back out of the backfield for 5, but that's going to leave a 3rd and 8. Terry Stevens, closest thing he's had to a rhythm in this game. And that's short. Roger Brown gets him 6, but they never got past the sticks on that route. You've got to question that. Yet they're trying this field goal. Okay. Do it, baby. No way. That might have went into a soccer goal. Soccer net. And they take a risk there, maybe regretting that. South Bama with pretty good field position. And there's another sack, though. This Middle Tennessee defense, they're keeping it on lock. Carter's been able to run away, get some, you know, rushing yards up the middle. Stays home that time. And South Bama's going to get 9, trying to get back on schedule for this first down. It's going to set up probably a passing situation. And there's Carter again, and he's drugged down before he can get past the line. Chris Carter is dangerous, and the Middle Tennessee defense has started to figure out how to neutralize it for now. I was going to go out the back. So no offensive points, no points at all. Not yet. And Stevens can't find anything constructive with that. 8 up in the backfield as he tries the read option. defensive stand starting to break out here with this game. Yo, Helga Pataki. Welcome in. Rainbow Shores. Yo, buddy. Hey, Rainbow Shores, buddy. How have you been? Rainbow Raid. Hell yeah. Welcome in, Raiders. Shout out to our good friend, Rainbow Shores. What were you playing? Let me shout you out here. Hello, Helga. How are you? Nice to meet you. Welcome in here. We're playing some old football. I'm actually not even playing this crazy season. The way it ended up, these two teams are your... This is the championship game they're playing for right here, but this is not teams that people would expect. These are not your classic, you know, thoroughbred, blue blood college football teams here in America. I am sad. That's no good. Well, I'm glad you didn't come in when I was playing before this. It was a pretty sad thing indeed, but I hope it's not anything serious. Is doing viewer levels? What does that mean? Oh, Super Mario Maker levels that people made? Hell yeah. Hope all is going well. I definitely appreciate the raid. Good to see you. The last month or two haven't really chatted a whole lot in anybody's streams, but I always try to get in there and lurk. And I'm trying to think what I saw you play last time. Like a week or so ago, I was watching. I'm trying to think. Was it? It was some kind of story game, I think, that you were playing through. But I'll definitely try to get in there and say hi a little more. I definitely remember you doing some karaoke's when we originally met, and then I watched. You had a band that you were taping some of your practices. I watched, and Spyro, of course. I don't forget. I don't forget. Truth's in here as well. Hello, bud. How you doing? Got a wild, unexpected national championship game. These two teams kind of broke our system by getting in, but they went undefeated, and Middle Tennessee State has just been mowing them down on some of these. Matt Jackson, don't hurt him. Was Rainbow Spyro? Yep. I know for sure that I have been in and talked to you in your chat since you changed your name. Not sure, that might have been around Thanksgiving or so. Does that sound right? But do you still do any karaoke or anything? I've been trying to figure out, like, there's a couple different ways people are still doing it on stream from time to time. But like Doc Detroit and some of the crew from Twitch sings. Miss my old mother. I lost her 11 years ago. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's just probably never gets any easier. Only thing I can, you know, try to, I guess, comfort you by, or, you know, is just think of those good times and keep the memories alive, but also, you know, cherish the time you have with those that are still here, because that's a perfect example of how nothing's permanent. People, unfortunately, are not made to last. And this defensive struggle continues here. Middle Tennessee State, I thought, had a little more tricks up their sleeve than this. Terry Stevens has gotten down into just check down mode. It's tough when you're on a touring band and have a family. Absolutely. Yeah, I didn't know you were touring. That's awesome. Yeah, it's big time. Hope that's going very well. Just when I think Middle Tennessee State's starting to get something put together, they end up getting sacked and blowing it. South Bama getting some pressure. Both offensive lines have looked pretty shitty. Light situation returns here in the stadium, but Middle Tennessee State will punt it away again. You see Chris Carter and his team come back out, try to get something else going on offense. They were able to squeeze out the game's first points last drive. First tour is in February, I think, but my band's about to go into the studio to record a new single. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You still drumming, right? Is that? I know you can play more than just drums, but I think last band, that was the primary thing. And there's Higgins back. Wayne Higgins says, whatever was wrong with me was temporary. I have fixed my elbows. My elbows have been injected with cortisone for your pleasure. Going to sleep. Good night. Helga, appreciate meeting you. And, you know, definitely don't let it overwhelm you. You know, keep your mother's spirit and, you know, alive by remembering the good times. If you're a believer of any kind of spiritual, you know, like afterlife or any kind of reincarnation stuff, just take comfort knowing that your energies are still together, still interacting, interplaying. And there's a big gain as South Bama again cuts it into the red zone.
At the 15-yard line. That brings up 2nd and 1.
Yeah, put in, how can I do this? Permit, there you go. Yeah, drop that in chat if you want. Definitely check it out. I'll open it up, take a look. Luke Seals, season receptions record for the Jaguars. It's been a banner year for them in pretty much every way. They have had this offense humming. And they're about to maybe cash in here. Chris Carter gets tripped up, and then Middle Tennessee State is able to strip him. Can keep this to a field goal. It'll be a nice compromise. Carter forgets his luggage, and 74 is luckily able to pick it up. Living the dream. I like that. That name. Yeah. Definitely take a look, check it out some more after stream here. You say tour, and you guys, how far? Nationwide or regional, global? Go play music on the fucking moon too? Go intergalactic? How'd he fumble that? I'm not sure. He just kind of like forgot, you know, what he was doing. It seemed like the ball, he's running and the ball's staying still where he last was, almost like a cartoon or something. It's filmed before I joined the band, but you get an idea. Yeah. Middle Tennessee State going to take the touchback, and they've got another chance before the half. They try to take the lead, get something going. Middle Tennessee State offense struggling, yeah. That running back's just a little boy, man. He ain't nothing. Mark Moss, 2.2 a carry. It's just these defenses started, I don't know, all of a sudden like looking like lights out. And there's Stevens getting a little crafty using his legs. Read option, gonna get him a first. Quite the barn burner. Just what we expected from these two elite programs. 1 stars. Each of them are 1 stars. And 82 has slipped and gotten behind the defense. He breaks 1 tackle to spring him. Todd Gilliam. Is he the national championship hero that we didn't know we would ever get? And you saw Middle Tennessee State testing the waters earlier when they were, poking and chipping and prodding around with some of those deep balls. Todd Gilliam just makes the work pay off. You replaced the drummer from that video? Alright. Makes sense. Guess you could have 2 drummers. Doesn't necessarily... Just because you're the drummer doesn't mean there isn't another one, right? At halftime, we'll see if my new toy will work. We'll bring it out on stream. Trying to let some bitch charge up. It keeps dying. I don't think I've ever got a full charge since I took it out of the box. And there's Chris Carter getting some room to run, but it's only 2. This kid might have a future in the NFL. He seems fearless. Got a little bit of move, a little wiggle. I haven't seen him do anything with the arm really yet. We know he can, though, based on his season stats. Higgins. Drummer left because he got all butthurt about an issue that couldn't be avoided. It's always... Seems like there's always some kind of, band politics somewhere, somehow. But hopefully it's all better now. Everybody else gets stressed out by one person's drama. There's Higgins again. This seems like it has been a very quick first half. Xavier Thibodeau going to get the first down, keep the sticks, keep the chains and the sticks moving. Carter finds 84 open and he gives a couple guys the business. Marcus Miles breaks free for some extra yards. Watch this catch. Hello, give me the ball. Okay, thank you. And now fist your face so hard that the other dude got hurt too. Now South Bama's in business here as the second quarter starts to wind down. These South Bama wide receivers look physical. Marcus Miles again. He's not trying to run around the people after he gets it. Another one. Lance Patrick this time. He's talking about it too. Carter now 9 of 10. Stringing together a drive here in a good time. And there's 6 for Higgins as he's running hard. Carter takes off. He's got the first. And he's inside 1st and goal. Disco Raver making moves at the line. There's an empty backfield though. Is this a QB blast? Delayed QB draw? Is it a don't even know if it was a designed run or a pass that broke down. South Bama's got the 1 timeout in the pocket still. And there's a pass to Higgins who gets shut down and sat down. They've got the timeout. They're still not using it. This will be the last play of the half. Carter sliding short of the goal. And they get nothing out of that last drive because of the AI time management, clock management. Getting a freaking F grade on that possession. So it's 7-6. Could you even stand it? Was it that too much excitement? Too much excitement for you? What have you been up to, Rod? I've just been same shit, really. Been doing stuff to our house, so temporarily inconvenience. Everything's out of control. Work's been pretty hectic, but I'm past a big project, so now I'm here tonight, late night, because I got really nothing to do tomorrow. I've got some stuff that, do it now, better later, sooner than later kind of stuff, but yeah, I've got a job where people actually, they say that they care about your work-life balance, but they actually seem to mean it here. And my boss just told me straight up today, he's like, I'm not going to give you any more work for a while. He's like, you're not going to have anything to do, and it's intentional. He's like, just, take a day off this week if you want. I'm like, okay, I'll take Friday off. And I have 0 plans. Like, the rare day that I have off is just, like, to do shit. Nothing, probably. Probably edit rosters on here so we can get our college basketball back. It's from a content and streaming standpoint. We were doing college basketball, and I was wanting to finish up with a natty and get this, college football stuff kind of tucked away until next summer. The summer comes again. But let's see if this thing will work for us now, shall we? Hair's all fuckered up, dudes. What is happening? Am I allowed to look like this in public? Good God. Did he give you a reason, or was he being a butthead? No. I mean, my boss is just generally, saying the last stuff you worked on started getting a little stressful, and I had a doctor's appointment for some chest pains. I was trying to tell him, like, dude, I don't think it's work. It's more so the fact that I take ADHD meds, and so my blood pressure and shit goes up. I mean, it's a lot. Oh shit, Truth hosting. Thank you, bud. Appreciate that. Raiden. Raiden in. What's going on? From the sound of it, sound like the good type of time off? Yes, sir. Yep. How we doing, FW? Nice to meet you. Appreciate you being in here. We'll finish this second half here real quick. Just wanted to stop for a second and we'll shout out our boy Truth coming in here with a raid. How are the sticks? How were the sticks tonight? They've been pretty brutal. The one game I played, every pass was a pick. I didn't screw that up there. Y'all don't know Truth. Truth Experience. Good friend, good NCAA streamer. He plays some college hoops 2K8 as well. Tight spots in the house as well. Hello, bud. Hope you're doing good. Came from your crowd? Hell yeah. Appreciate you bringing them in here. And anybody who doesn't know me, we do a lot of these old games, and if people ask why you play these old games, well, they just don't make college sports games, and so I do my best to update rosters at times, and with this college football, the rosters are all messed up. Like, none of these people are real anymore, but we're doing a hypothetical hoops save with 2008 basketball forward, and like Greg Oden, some of these old basketball names you might remember. Their careers didn't go quite the way they wanted, so we've been doing that and exporting and bringing the peeps over, so that some of our college basketball players that didn't play in the pro, we'll give them a chance. So we're controlling the Blazers and Bethune-Cookman College. And what else do we do? We're probably going to do some IRL stuff, going to Florida, Key West in April, and I'm probably going to stream on the way down and stream the Dolphin Research Center. I'm going to be in there shirtless, boys. We'll be in there riding on that dolphin's dorsal fin, baby. Me and my little girl gonna swim with the dolphins together, and she might paint with them too. I don't know. There was other stuff, but we're gonna go to the Everglades. I just gotta figure out how to stream it, and I think it's just as simple as getting a fucking $50 like track phone from Walmart with unlimited data, right? Just paying for it for 1 month, and then mounting that bad boy to my dash, driving on down. Love the hair, bro. Thanks, man. I just sometimes don't want to wear a hat. It needs to be covered, though. Love the butt, bro. Butt spots. You didn't see my butt. Well, butt spots see my butt. Butt spot gets to see stuff after the streams are over. Sometimes old games are the best games. Absolutely. Yeah, I have a PlayStation 4, I have a gaming PC, but I'm playing a Xbox 360 instead, and games that, like the College Hoops game, is over 15 years old at this point. It will be 15 years old this year, so. The one thing I was trying to show you, though, only reason I was zooming in here, and let you all make fun of my hair, my sweaters, it's cold as shit, so I got just my heaviest, thickest stuff. This baby, you put this stuff in it, put these things in it, and see if it'll work. It's been just out of the box today, so the batteries aren't all the way, yeah, not working at all at this point. Battery's dead. Fuck. So we won't use it. I think this thing's defective, honestly. I actually don't think the fucking battery's been charging, because I had this son of a bitch. It's been sitting here. I popped this thing out at like 6 o'clock. I put this thing on the charger at 6 o'clock. So, might be problems. Batteries, dude. I don't even know what kind of batteries these are. 18,350. 183.50. It ain't working. It's not doing its thing. Are they in there the wrong way? Do they have a right way to go in? Yeah, one side's positive, one side's negative. That's gotta be. I don't know which way goes in though. Motherfuckers are like goddamn spaceships, and the technology in them is more than I can figure out. I've got water in this thing, so I gotta hold it somewhat carefully. Oh my god, this is stupid complicated. So it says to do that. And then that one should be negative touching. Why is this so hard, dude? Okay. It's just fucking dead, dude. It has no charge. It's not charging. Well, stay tuned for that. We'll see if it works. I'm not pleased with this thing, to be honest with you. It looks cool. The 2 times that I've got it to work, it kind of worked well. But I've had it charging. It says it only takes an hour to get a full charge. I've had it charging for like off and on since 5 o'clock. I'm a little bit pissed about it. Another sack.
Loss of 8 yards on the play. That'll make it 2nd and long.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Four down, four down.
Well, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Oh, number 10 gets off a pretty good shot, but he's immediately tackled. 3rd and 17, Middle Tennessee State stumbling again, but they do have the 1-point lead. Marcus Miles, another reception. He's got 4 on the day, but that one's just 4-yard gain. And Chris Carter on the keeper. Him and 47 have a collision, but that 4-yard gain gets them closer, just 3rd and 2. Chris Carter again. And this one, he's got time and some room. South Alabama trying to get this lead back. They've got 13 first downs. They've been able to move it, but had to settle for field goals. Higgins out in the flat, gonna get 5. These would be program-defining wins for any school, let alone these two teams who are not in the Super 3 will both likely get promoted up and potentially see each other in conference play. But if the Super 3 realignment shakeup happens as planned, South Alabama may be in the ACC instead. And Carter skates on in, no problem. Jaguars take the lead back. And going for 2 to make it an even 2 touchdown or 1 touchdown. Carter scrambling and stopped. Hit and dropped instantly. 20 rushes for Chris Carter. He's taking it upon himself here.
The Jaguars lined up for the kickoff. No respect to return. The kickoff is down for a touchback.
Five-point game here. Points are at a premium. Wide receiver screen. Roger Brown gets 3.
That's a gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Stevens tries to get his man to turn around for it, but can't haul it in. Conversions on 3rd down. Did I see that correctly? 0 of 5 for Middle Tennessee. And that one's going to be another failed conversion. 4th and 1. They're going to punt. Higgins with 13 yards. South Bama here, they get a score. The way this game's gone, if they get more than a field goal here, this one starts to become, you know, maybe out of reach for Middle Tennessee State. But stopping them when South Bama tried that 2-point last drive after the touchdown, keep this as 5 points. So a field goal Ends up being still one possession if the 2-point conversion can happen. All right, Rod, I need to get to bed. Have a great night later, dude. Hey, appreciate it. Always good to see you in here. I'm trying to see you here sooner than later again. Greatly appreciate that raid. Yeah, take care. Hope all the band stuff goes well and the touring and everything comes along with that new single. Sounds like exciting stuff for you. I wish you well as always, man.
Seals the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 13.
Check, tight right, tight right, tight right. Solo out there, check the outs out there. 4 down, 4 down. 94 is the mark, 94 is the mark. Jason, here we go.
South Bama getting in this play right here. And they get sacked and fumble. There's no field goal then. And they've been getting to him, and the hits got to be piling up, adding up. Chris Carter has ran and scrambled, but also faced the hits on the QB pressures. And now Middle Tennessee State bought themselves another chance. Oh, that's a bad pass. Drew Ziegler almost takes it.
Watson was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Reset, tight right. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Down. Hey. Pass, pass.
Drake makes the tackle. That's good for a gain of 8 yards.
3rd and 3, Middle Tennessee State. Can they convert? It's 0-6 on 3rd down today.
51 Mike. Mike 51. Check, check. Alert,
And I have no idea what that was.
Called a loss of 2 yards on the play. That makes it 4th and
That, yep. Computer just glitched out. And just kicks that thing right out the back of the end zone. There's been some hard hits here, and the quarterback for USA has been beat up and spit out, and he's fumbled twice. 5 sacks for the Blue Raiders.
Let's go, D. 57 is the Mike. Mark 57. Set. 395.
And the defense swarms Wayne Higgins going nowhere.
loss of 3 yards on the play. That brings up 2nd and 13.
Bodies flying all over the place as Middle Tennessee State's defense continues to keep them in it.
3 down, 3 down. Mike 57, 57 is Mike. 3 down. This is 4.
Smith makes the tackle. Called a gain of 4 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 9.
Larry. Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there. 225.
Lane gets the sack. Loss of 6 on the play. That brings up 4th and 15.
Another hit in the backfield. And this one puts Middle Tennessee State in a position to get the ball back. They have South Alabama bumped up on their 15-yard line. They were able, again, to stop any more points. And a return past the halfway mark. Evan Butler, Middle Tennessee State, already on South Alabama side of the field.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
And that one goes nowhere. Mark Moss not impressed us. This undersized running back has been. He has been bait most of the night for this defense. Lionel Woods can only get 3. It's going to be a 3rd and long.
That makes it 3rd and 11.
And there's Moss, but that's not going to be enough.
Robinson in the tackle at the 43-yard line. That'll make it 4th and 6.
And South Bama is able to stop and keep Middle Tennessee State from getting any further in their territory.
21-yard hunt.
20,
Out of bounds at the
21-yard punt. These teams are fucking terrible.
Crunch time, defense. 57's the mic. Mark 57.
And is Higgins going to be good enough to try to milk this thing away? Salt this time off the clock. I don't. Now spread out with no in an empty backfield. And then Carter again taken off.
Gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Tight right, tight right. 3 down, 3 down. Watch 25. Hey, check Mike 57.
And a slow motion floater to Marcus Miles. South Bama looking invincible at this point. If they get any points on this drive, it could be curtains.
That's a gain of 5 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, we got tight right, tight right. 4 down, 4 down. Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Go, 225. Let's go, motion, motion, motion.
Chris Carter has just had happy feet all game. Oh shit, 4th quarter. I'm supposed to stop it for special halftime performance. But crazy, dude. I think this thing's gonna work now. It says it's charged up for at least 1 hit. I need to just keep it on the charger. And I definitely need to make sure that I keep the thing plugged in all the way. I might not have had it plugged in all the way. No, this thing's fucking broke. It doesn't fucking... It says it's green. It has green lights on it, charged. And then I have had it on long enough that it should be charged. When I try to turn it on, it doesn't do shit. So, I don't know. It doesn't fucking work. Make sure the atomizer is tight. We got some shit. We got it in there. It's ready to go. Ready to do. It's just, this thing's fucking shit, dude. Can't recommend this thing. I can't recommend it. It just does not play nicely. The battery's fucked. The battery does not charge. It's been on, and like, you see, I'm pushing the fucking buttons. That's what it does. That's all it does. It's supposed to right now, like, turn on. Oh my god. It's on. It's actually doing it. So, might have been a learning curve on how to turn the thing on. I seem to have figured it out. I don't know how I was fucking up trying to push that button to turn it on. You have to hit it 5 times to turn it on, but then you have to hit it 6 times. It didn't tell me to do that. Gotta learn it. I just have to be patient. Damn, babies. Oh, damn, babies. Am I supposed to do something now? Really hot, right? Yeah, I don't know. I just threw something down on the floor. So, let's start this back up. Let's see who our national championship is. Who our winner. Can it be Middle Tennessee State? Can they get a touchdown here? Luke Seals. He's banged up. Middle Tennessee State keeps flirting with it. On offense, they keep looking like they might, get it. But then they fall flat. 3rd down conversions have been impossible. And Moss gets that one, gets a 1st down. That run, doubling his run total. And 85, Peterson. Terry Stevens has just become a check down machine, and they've made it. They've done. He just broke the school passing yards record for a season, but he's done it with these small, controlled passes, high percentage rate. which after the first drive or two where he was just tossing it downfield every time, it's a little bit of a surprise. Oh, Austin Weber could have made a national championship moment right there. Seals with a torn shoulder. Is that even like a medical, like, technically the term? It's not like a torn shoulder like a rotator cuff or like deltoid muscle tear or like latissimus. Middle Tennessee State is taking it down in field goal range.
That's good for a gain of 13 yards. First down.
Three down. 51, Mike. Mike 51.
The Blue Raiders going deep, and that one could have been picked. Austin Weber again. The right place, the right time, but leaving a turnover out there. And Moss somehow gets, well, he loses yards. He looked like he fought his way somewhere closer to the line of scrimmage. He has had no luck today. Just a 5-point game. It seems like those 5 points feel so massive. Like, as much as us trying to come back against Michigan in our last game, like in the fourth quarter, 5 points right now feels like 5-possession game. South Bama offense has had the better go of it. Oh, he wanders right into a sack, and it's a turnover on downs. This is the last chance or so they'll get. Middle Tennessee State offenses look really suspect at times. Offensive line, I should say. The quarterback has looked manageable. He's throwing some good balls. He's throwing some bad balls. Offensive line has not made any room for a running back or protected the QB well. And there's Chris Carter, who's just getting worked after 2 fumbles. You just look at the numbers and see how, I mean, it's just the gross number of touches he's had. And fumbles per parts per million, right? Higgins now got 80 yards. He's been pretty reliable, able to keep this offense somewhat productive. And falling forward for 5 that time. 6 yards maybe. Shotgun again with receivers to the right. And Carter's going to take off. He gets smothered up, though. 2 yards is it. 28 touches for the QB / running back. Carter's just taking it upon himself. And that one's a nice pass to Xavier Thibodeau, short and sweet, and gets the line, or gets, the 6 moving. Both quarterbacks have just nibbled today with their pass selections.
Slater tackles him for a loss at the 40-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Man left. 3 down. Here I come. I'm coming after you, 29. 59.
Watch the motion.
And they're under duress. Chris Carter just gotta unload it. Third and 11, the defense needs to make a play if they're going to. And that's a catch, inbounds, past the line to gain. Lance Patrick comes wide open on that. Come back, puts it 2 feet out of bounds. (20-8), the first down advantage from the Jaguars is a big part, probably of how they've been able to stay ahead. And Higgins, looking like a man possessed, gets 9. Approaching 100. Big game for the running back. And probably going that way again. Nope. Pass, drops back. And just batted down to the last second. And the option to Higgins. That pitch takes him over 100 for the day. I've been impressed with what we've seen from Higgins, grinding out an injury as well, coming back. And Carter sliding, trying to avoid some more of that mileage he's putting on the hits and the amount of carries.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Go. Push it yet. Here's the catch.
Every second starting to mount and have a larger cost. Carter stays back in the backfield actually, and I don't know who he's throwing to. He's in the pocket, in the tackle box. I normally assume it's a intentional grounding, but there's a read option. The fake, and Carter takes it himself. That one's huge. Makes it a 2-possession game. To make it 12, so a 2-point conversion and a field goal isn't enough. We got a 7-19 ball game. And it's do or die now for Middle Tennessee State. They might already be well in the process of dying. Offense got to reverse its trend the whole game and start to go big. And they got to go big fast. Oh, they're just not on the same page. Stevens extends the play, finds a man in the pass, and the receiver just not able to line. And that's a game-sealing pick. Will it be a pick six? It looks almost. South Bama puts it to bed. Here are your national champs. You're looking at them. Can you even believe was South Carolina last year, so South Bama. I mean, next season is going to be South Florida.
Loss of 4 on the play. That brings up second and goal.
Double tight. Double tight. 4 down. 4 down. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Check. 57's the Mike. Mark 57. Hey, down.
That's a gain of 6 on the play. That brings up 4th and goal. The kick is good.
Still just 15 points. I mean, that's 2 touchdowns and an extra, 2-pointer in there. All their timeouts, well, all their timeouts are blown.
Mike 51. Mike 51. 10, 20.
Yeah, and you're running the ball with no timeouts. Mark Moss just does not have a big play in him. South Bama doesn't have a big play in them that they're willing to allow. Like if
That's a gain of 17 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
Hey, check the X go. Down. Oklahoma.
oh, why doesn't he go out of bounds? But Peterson gets the first, so they kind of stop the clock for now. Just for a couple ticks. 3 seconds lost there, and then he gets out of bounds that time.
Gain of 15 yards.
Gilliam has had a nice looking game.
Hey, Mike 51. Here we go.
Oh my, that one was gone for at least a first.
Intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
You know that Middle Tennessee State's going to require a onside kick no matter what. So, but if they can score with a minute and they get the onside kick, another drop. Stevens is throwing heat.
Intended receiver on the play. That brings up 3rd and 10.
Tight ends switching sides here. And he's going to stay in and block. Screen. Ah, 2 yards is
Gain of 2 yards.
not a play call I would do, but try to catch him with something. Do get out of bounds at least. Got a little positive yardage. This is it. And there's a catch. Roger Brown keeps the dream somewhat lit. The candle of hope. Losing time. Oh, and that's going to stop it. Stevens across the middle.
Was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
They You gotta score. Gotta score. I mean, it's all hinging on an onside kick, so it may not matter if they get time left or not. But stop the clock. Stevens just chucks it. One third down conversion today. And it's a dagger, but Weber, he's been in the way of the ball 3 times already, so again, the difference between possible touchdown. And this is 4th and 10. They gotta get to at least the 1 basically. And he's sacked. Terrible way to eat it. South Bama officially, absolutarily that is it. And the South Bama Jaguars 2033 national champs. They do it with some defense. They do it with a steady freaking death by 1,000 cuts, and that's about how many run attempts Chris Carter had, the QB.
That's the end of the game. The final score is the Jaguars 22.
And the unthinkable has happened. South Bama has won a national championship.